Okay, I'm getting excited for the Kerbal Space Program 2 for Science update coming December 19th. So I figured I would start a video series, maybe actual video series instead of just random videos. Uh, I really like the Kerbal games and really inspired a lot of my uh, I could say recent, since 2014, enthusiasm for space, and things of that nature. So we'll go ahead and jump into this video, and we're going to just do a getting to orbit on a new game, and you'll see some of my save files. That is since the latest update. So we're just going to start a new campaign. Normal difficulty, Kerbal mode, and campaign name is going to be getting to orbit. Okay, the agency's name is going to be Rag the Rocks Exploration. Agency. And we're going to go for, let's see, I like that one. That one's pretty good right there, because I don't know how to do it either. Let's see, I like this one. Reminds me of Starfield. Let's see, this one right here. Let's do like a metallic. There we go. Not black, metallic. The accent color is going to be black. So gray and black stay in the colors. I'll pick that after we get into the campaign. So let's start. Yeah, I have the frame per second up in the upper left hand corner. I think I'm going to turn that off so I can see the entire picture once we get started.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts recently founded Kerbal Space.
Oh my, I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
Hello, and welcome to Kerbal Space Center. This campus has everything you need to turn your fledgling space program into the stuff of legend, aka NASA or SpaceX. If you want to start building right away, the vehicle assembly building is where you want to be. Our engineers have created a training program that will guide you through building and flying your very first rocket. You can go through those lessons here at the training center. So, training center, the tracking station, that's going to be the research and development, I believe. And here's a launch pad 01. The building station, I don't know what that's going to be yet. I guess that's the runway, but here's the runway. So runway 2, runway 1, and I don't know why that says runway as well. Imagine that's something for a future update. And then there's a launch pad, and there's a launch pad, and there's a launch pad. Yeah, it's like being down at the Cape, I think. So let's go here. Welcome to the Vehicle Assembly Building, or VAB. This is where you assemble your vehicles to take you wherever you want to go. This is a parts picker. You take pieces from the picker and place them in your workspace. A good starting rocket has command pod and engine and fuel tank, holding the fuel you need. You can view parts by category. You can also search and sort parts. By default, parts are sorted by type. If you have a part you use often, you can add it to your favorites by clicking the middle mouse button. You can construct several assemblies or sections of your vehicle at the same time. The assembly marked with the green icon is your launch assembly. It is that one. It is what goes out the door when you select the launch. You can use the engineer's report to see how your vehicle will perform. It will give you useful stats and a list of potential problems. For example, you can use the engineer's report to see if you have a thrust-to-weight ratio over 1, which is essential for getting off the ground. Click on that, and vessel has no command part and will not be controllable on launch. Considering we don't have anything on the screen, it makes sense. You can close that. Okay. Continue. Over here is the trip planner. Use it to plot a destination and ensure that your vehicle has the ability to get there. So this tells you if you want to go somewhere, you select it in here, and it'll tell you if you can make it, given your current setup. From Kerbal to, let's say, Bow low orbit, 150 delta Z, which is that sign, with my current setup. Considering I don't have a current setup, it's pretty low. One-way trip or round trip. I think it should double on all those, but since we don't have anything in, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, the amount is so variable. Anyway, we can close that. Okay. Once you're ready to fly, select the launch button. As long as your vehicle fits completely within the VAB, it will be moved out to your chosen launch location. And there's the launch button. Launch pad 1. I'm guessing, yes, you can select which launch pad. Or a boat launch. That's cool. And it will be moved out to your chosen launch location. The training center teaches everything from basic rocket construction to orbital mechanics. It's both fun and informative. Okay, so I think we're ready to build now. Wow. Smooth, at least. Okay, so let's start with a rocket like that. Okay, so we're going to have to change our colors because that's not giving me the look I want. So let's see. Control orientation, torque mode, torque authority. That's not what I wanted to find out. Color palette, color manager. There we go. Base, opacity. We want that to be clear. Light. Okay, so that's metal. Yeah, that's what we want. Let's try down here and set colors. Yeah, that's good right there. So maybe add some blue up here. Up here. Colors, maybe do it some opacity. That's good. I like that accent. We want that to be completely black. Black is black to me. So is that against your colors? Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that for now. Okay. So let's grab a tank, which we're going to put under here for now. And then we're going to have to separate. So let's go coupling. I like the stack separator. We're going to do coupler. Right there. That. Engine. The tanks I got. Engine. We'll put a small. What is that one called again? That one is Realease. I think I should go with the swivel though. It's less powerful, but it does allow vector control, which is the gimbling of the engine. Okay. Okay, so we'll also need utility. So we'll need a parachute. Goes on top. So we can land. And see what else we need. Let's actually add a booster to the bottom of it. A solid rocket booster. So that fills that up nice and good. That's white though. I don't like the color of that white. Oh well, that's fine. For now, let's see what else we can add. A solid rocket booster. We don't want a really big one because we want to be able to land back on Earth or Kerbal. So there's a small, medium-sized booster. Okay, so I want these lines set the same way. There we go. And so we have that stage, the separation, that goes, and then parachute, and then it separates. And that is a problem. So we'll add another stage, put that there, and that should land back on Earth. Or Kerbal. Let's see. I'm gonna add anything else. I don't think I need to add anything else really. Let's just go with that. I don't want one. Okay, so we're gonna name this test 1.0 and save. New workspace, get into orbit. No, let's go with first steps and description, get into orbit. And we'll save that. I think that's all we need to do. Let's go. So we have oh well, let's check this out real quick. Okay, so trip planner. We're definitely not getting the valve. We're 5,000 Delta V short for a one-way trip. Kerbal low orbit says 3,400. Kerbal entry exit is 930. So I guess we can read into that right there. So low orbit is 3,400. So if I actually add some more Delta V, we can get in orbit. But we don't have a heat shield, so we can't re-enter. And that would actually lower the Delta V. So let's just go with a entry exit with a lot of leftover, I guess. I guess that's the entry exit points, and then that's low orbit to achieve an orbit. Yeah. Let's launch. We are ready to fly. Here are a few pointers. This element is your flight cluster. It contains all of your flight controls and information. The degrees, which I don't know why it's set at 179. My rocket is standing straight up. Ground is 9 meters away from my Kerbal, I'm guessing. Surface is 0.0 meters a second for my speed, because I'm not going anywhere. RCS is turned off. Full control. There's my nav ball. Vertical speed. Atmosphere. I'm guessing that's G. That'll apply like the G-force. That's my degrees that I'm turning, I'm guessing. Okay, so lock SAS, and let's just launch. Oh, wait a minute. Here you can speed up or pause time. You can still move your camera and interact with part functions when you're paused. Down here. Okay. This is your staging stack over here. It shows the order in which your rocket's parts will activate. Remember that the first stage is at the bottom of your stack. If you'd like to learn to fly in a safe, simulated environment, be sure to check out the training center. So if you don't want to blow up a rocket and kill a turbine. Alright, let's launch. I am getting no rocket sounds. Maybe I talked too long. They really sound really good too. I don't know why it does that. I think it's done that like 3 or 4 times to me while playing. I mean, it is early access, so you expect some bugs, but at least it is playable. It still looks really good. I don't know why the audio went kaput for the rocket. The staging sounds worked. Okay, let's tilt horizontally. Like that. God, it's so weird to not hear it. Which, if you were in space, that would make sense. But we're not in space. So let's go to map. Okay, this is the map view. Hold on. Let's pause because he's flying off into some other direction, and this is the map view, which shows you the position and flight path of every vehicle, object, and celestial body, no matter how far it is from home. Feel free to zoom in and out to get a better look at things. Double click to focus on any object. Holding middle mouse down will allow you to freely move the camera. Reset the camera with home. If you select a point at a vehicle's trajectory, you can place a maneuver plan at that location. This lets you predict the outcome of a future maneuver, and it tells you when and how to perform it. If you're curious about maneuvers, the training center teaches you how to create and execute them. If you want to change focus to a new vehicle, object, or celestial body, you can do that in the tracking station. Okay, so here's our current flight path. That's where we left off from. So let's go ahead and continue. Normal speed. Current altitude is 7,000. We are still climbing in altitude, so that's kind of good. I mean, basically making a rocket plane, but that's fine. Let's a map. There we go. Oh, that would have been so cool if it would have got the sound of the map for that. The clouds look so fluffy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and extend this because I don't think we gotta worry about exiting the atmosphere into space, skipping off of it and such. So let's stage the first rocket stage. Ooh, Dawn. Vessel default name 4, lost control due to none. Due to none, yeah, due to none. Okay, we're going to turn this in retrograde. That's sticking out the back. Must be a Kerbal. Back of his helmet. Dang, he's got big head. Yeah, it's back of his head. You can see right through there. Yeah, that's fixed. Okay, zoom out. Notice how fluffy and milky those clouds look. Those look so nice. I wish I was getting rocket sounds or music sounds. Getting mini sounds. Let's see, audio. Perhaps it's home theater mode. Tab away audio on off. Off. I don't need to tab away the audio for anything. That zeroes it out and puts it back up to 100. Okay, let's escape. That's fine. That's what it's supposed to be doing. Wow, look at that. That is such improvement. Visual improvement over KSP1. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy shoot. Hopefully he opens up in time. We're getting kind of low. Ooh. Okay, so we slowed down to 5.8 meters a second, or 15 feet per second. Oh, that's a lot better. I think our splash was up a little high. Okay, so you successfully landed. You can recover your vessel from the escape menu. When you recover your vehicle will be recycled and your crew returns to KSC for their next mission. Okay, so the water physics there. The water kind of ignores it, so you're like sitting on a flat table, which, you know, I'm not picky about it. I think it looks good. It's cool. Like the water goes over it at least, but you see when there's no water underneath of it. Yeah. Anyway, so let's reclaiming, see if we can get some of our sound back. Recover vessel. And return to KSC. Now I don't have any audio for this part yet. Let's go back to the VAB. As you know, there's no sound. But now that I have that one, I can load the file. First steps. And these are stock planes and rovers and rockets and modular hubs. New workspace. I don't know what that is. That's just weird. I don't know what that is or why that's there. But I can put this, load it. Now I got that same ship rebuilt, which is really convenient. Let's see, I want to get to space. I can do this. Come here. And let's see. This is a small one. That's a small one. That's a medium one. That one does 670 max thrust and vacuum. We need atmospheric because that's what we're using it for. So 593, get out of the atmosphere, and 250. ISP1 atmosphere is 175 and 195. So we'll start with a basic one and see how that does. Oh, we want to add the heat shield. Okay, heat shield, thermal, dispersion, extra small want to change the color though. So this white is gotta go like a grayish silver. What's that agency color? That's just the wrong white. Agency color. Let's go completely opaque or zero opacity and apply it. There we go. See that? No, that adds a silvery. That's white, more silver look to it. Black. The black isn't exactly black, but that is the color. Kind of like a grayish. You want to color it red stripe. That's a dark red though. A little darker. Not like that. That. That'll work. That agency colors. No. There we go. That'll stand out in space. It's like a candy cane, kind of. Okay, so let's save this one. And we'll leave that first step. And this is 2.1. Test 1.1. Getting to orbit. And we'll save. Oh, wait a minute. It's overwriting it. Why is it overwriting it? Oh, right here. Test 1.1. And then save. Okay. And that's not doing what I want. I didn't click on one. That one. 1.1. First steps. Leaving everything the same. Push save. To overwrite your existing vehicle, build with the same name. Yeah. I think I did that right. So let's see if we can load. No, it's an upgrade. So it upgrades it, so you lose the first one. I guess that's not bad. I mean, it would be kind of neat to keep the first one that you built, but I don't know how I did it at least. I probably just did something wrong. Let's do that, and let's launch 1.1. No 7 yet. Okay, that's driving me nuts. We're not getting the countdown. The rocket sounds always sound so much cooler. And well, I mean, they always sound cool, and they sound cooler than N1, KSP1, but for some reason I'm not getting audio for these missions. So I'm gonna try to tilt it long ways to start. I believe they call it a gravity turn. But there is not enough force in the reaction wheels to give it that turn. And there's obviously no vector control with a solid rocket booster. Let's see, the vector control should be working. I think the force is too strong. The vertical force is too strong to turn it right away like that. This is how fast we were going, which is it was like 800, 700 meters a second. The ground is now 31,000 feet. We should reach orbit here soon. So let's see if we don't want to complete an orbit actually, because if you look at our total CH4 and oxidizer, we have 0.13 left and 0.03. So if we did complete an orbit, get a complete orbit out of it, we would not be able to slow back down to get back into the atmosphere. So we're going to go with this. And like this. So let's set it to retro. Slow it down. Yeah, these orbital mechanics are working. Supposed to be able to fly off into these eventually, or at least some of them. That's a lot of them to say, okay, yeah, we can go to that one or that one. That's a lot of work. I think that's actually Mars, though. I think that's Mars. Or Duna. There's the moon. Okay, so let's go back to map. Let's see if these orbital mechanics are working good. We are set to retrograde, and we're going to expel the last of our rocket fuel. And it says it's working fine. Okay, that's working good. Okay, we can go ahead and stage this. And we used to be able to, well, at least in one. I don't want to do that with a thermal. You used to be able to jettison the heat shield. Optionally, if you didn't need it. And I guess to save weight. Which is a feature that isn't currently enabled in this version of Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and speed up. Since we don't have any sound, we can get kind of through this. Speed up, go as fast as we can, get through it. The rocket sounds are so much better when it works right. I like the whole game experience is better when you have the rocket sounds. The landscape looks a lot more natural, I guess, from original Kerbal Space Program. Let's go ahead and open parachute. Hopefully it opened up fast enough. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Okay, it did. Maybe. Yeah, we opened up fast enough. Woo! Like the parachute sounds are gone. Like all the sound effects aren't loaded properly. But we successfully landed in injured in Kerbal. His helmet is now red instead of black. Match the agency colors. He looks thrilled as long as, as well as his suit. Alright, so let's recover. And I'm going to end the video here just because I'm not getting all the sounds. And I really like the sounds. Perhaps they'll be back in the next video. Maybe not.